Hi, my name is Melody Novak and I'm giving you an informative speech about Newfoundlands. One of the reasons why I chose this topic was because my fiance and I are looking for a dog, and so we decided that we needed a dog that was in pretty good size because of his disability, and so he recommended a Newfoundland, but once I saw the size, the dog looked scary, and so I thought that it would be good to do some more research on the dog and increase my knowledge base. And so I thought that I could just combine both our own research on needing a dog and then also to inform people about Newfoundlands, because I figure if I have a fear about Newfoundlands, other people probably had a fear of Newfoundlands. And so, but once I got to know more about Newfoundlands, my fear of them went away and I decided they would be a good dog. And so maybe I would be able to help increase your knowledge base about Newfoundlands. So we'll start with the background of a Newfoundland. Newfoundlands obviously are from Newfoundland in Canada, and they are a close cousin to the Labrador Retriever, who also is from the same area. There are three theories that are out there about how Newfoundlands came to be. One is that people decided to breed a Tibetan Mastiff with an American Black Wolf. The second theory is that when the Vikings came to the New World, they left their dogs here, and the dogs decided to breed with wolves, and then that's how a Newfoundland came to be. And the third theory is that is a result of many European breeds that were crossbred around the 15th and 16th century. And those dogs include a Pyrenees Sheepdog, a Mastiff, a Portuguese Water Dog. So, around the 1700s, the Newfoundland almost came into extinction, and that was because, according to the dog breed page on dogtime.com, in the 1780s, the government imposed restrictions mandating the Canadian families had to pay taxes on the one dog they were allowed to keep. And so obviously people had a hard time paying for their taxes, and they couldn't afford a dog anymore. And therefore less breeding came to be, and therefore almost the extinction of a Newfoundland. However, there was two men that played a significant role in the resurgence of Newfoundlands. One of those men was Sir Edwin Landseer. And Sir Edwin Landseer is a painter, and he incorporated Newfoundlands in his paintings, thus making them more popular. And his Newfoundlands he made them a black and white in his paintings. Thus came the name Landseer coloring for a Newfoundland. But anyway, so he brought the popularity back to the Newfoundlands through his paintings. Another man that played a role in the resurgence of Newfoundlands is the Honorable Harold McPherson, and he was the governor of Newfoundland in 1836, and he just said he liked the dog, and so he decided to make it his dog of choice, thus increasing the popularity of Newfoundlands. So what makes a Newfoundland such a great dog? Well, first of all, it's his work ethic. Newfoundlands have two main work purposes. One of them has been used for draft work, like draft horses who, pull plows and stuff. Draft dogs were, used to pull carts and used to carry things in their cart, either on the family farm or in industries to transport materials and such. Another important work that Newfoundland does is they are incredible life-saving dogs. They are great water dogs, and so they're rescue dogs. They have rescued kids from pools, from lakes. They have rescued adults from lakes, and so they're great swimmers, and their body size and strength has allowed them to make great water dogs and rescue dogs. So according to the Newfoundland Club of America, the Newfoundland ranges anywhere between 26 and 28 inches. Obviously, the female dog being a little smaller than the male dog. Their average weight is anywhere between 100 and 150 pounds. They tend to be longer than they are tall, and their feet is always proportionate to the size of their body, and they actually have webbed feet, which obviously makes them a good water dog. Their coat is a flat, water-resistant double coat. The outer layer of the coat is more coarse and long, and the undercoat is more soft and dense. So, and their color, They have, you know, they can range from solid colors being black, gray, brown, or of course the Landseer color, which is a white coat with black markings, or now there's been Newfies that have been white coats with brown markings. And the best quality of a Newfoundland, of course, is their temperament. Although they are large, strong dogs, they have an incredible gentle temperament. They are very loyal dogs. They're very loving dogs. They're great dogs with kids. They're very gentle, and they are pretty docile. They, you know, as puppies, they're a bit more rambunctious, but as an adult, they calm down pretty significantly and make, you know, just great house companions and buddies. So hopefully now that you've gained a little bit more knowledge base about Newfoundlands, had you had a fear of them before, maybe this is sort of, now that you have more information, your knowledge has caused you to maybe not be so afraid of them. So thank you for listening.